You're welcome to take it away.
Thank you, Amy. Hi, everyone. My name is Miguel, and I'm the BDR coordinator of Amplemarket. I joined more or less 2 years ago, and I've been with the BD team since then. So today we will talk a bit more about intent signals, and more specifically, in the second part of the presentation, our buying intent signals. First, I will talk a bit about the main outbound goals. Then I will do a distinction between what we consider company level and lead level signals in our outreach, and talk a bit more about the recently changed jobs, other intent signals that we are using in a daily basis, like the job change alerts, and then the buying intent signals, and share some examples, best practices, and we will end with the time for questions. But feel free to shoot them in the chat or interrupt me if you prefer. In the end of this presentation, I would like to answer to two main questions. How can we optimize our chance of getting a meeting leveraging intent signals? And then this leads to the most important thing when we are dealing with intent signals, that is the right timing. As Anna, my colleague, shared in a previous webinar about best practices regarding copy, our main goals are three and combined. So we always want to get to the right people with the right message at the perfect timing. My colleagues Anna and Barbara already talked about the right people and how can we define our ideal customer profile, and also copy and the right message. Today, I will focus mainly in the perfect timing and how can we leverage these intent signals to make sure that we are reaching out to prospects at the right time. So if we want to understand better the intent signals, it's important that we do the distinction between company level and lead level signals. Company level signals are the ones that give us some information about the company, like the currently hiring for specific departments or titles, the headcount growth, recently founded or fundraising rounds. And usually we are using these kind of signals mixed with or on top of other company or even lead level signals. And when we are dealing with this kind of signals, we always try to personalize our message with lead level details. And in these cases, the AI copy generators could be really powerful, and you can add these extra lead level details in your copy to make sure that you are reaching out a prospect with a company level signal, but that you are at the same time personalizing the outreach for those prospects that you are indeed contacting. This also allows ABM approaches because the information that you have is related to the company, and you are making an assumption that this company is in a state that wants to invest or even to change and to implement new services. Then we have the lead level signals that we consider much stronger, and that are actually our top 5 plays. So our top 5 plays are based in lead level signals such as event attendees, LinkedIn post engagement, recently changed or recent promotions, job change alerts, a specific case of the recently changed jobs, when you are tracking your own customers that are recently changed jobs, and then the buying intent signals. All of these signals have different degrees of intent. When we are dealing with signals like event attendees, LinkedIn post engagement, or even the recently changed or promoted, we we know that the people, those people could be interested in the type of solutions that we are selling, but we don't have the same degree of certainty that we have with job change alerts or even buying intent signals. These two are the ones that we consider the strongest ones, because you know that even or the prospects that you are contacting um, are already experienced with your platform and your services, and ideally happy customers, of course. And with the buying intent signals, you can also have the information that those prospects, not only the company, but the decision makers that you are tracking, that they are evaluating competitor solutions. So this is a really strong signal, and if you use it properly, it could lead and it could generate a good amount of meetings. We can use, of course, in the lead level signals, we can always use, and we have access to more lead level data points that we should apply in our copy and to personalize our message, like the poster's name, the post topic, the event's name or topic, the job change or promotion, the previous company when we are talking about job change alerts, and other signals, or even the competitor that you know that the prospect with which with one the the prospect are engaging with. After we have this distinction between company level and lead level signals, I will focus a bit more in some of our best lead level and intent signals. The first one is the recently changed jobs, and we are using it in a daily basis to target new decision makers that are more willing to make a change on behalf of the company in their new role. We are using we always try to test different approaches for the same signal and then evaluate the results and optimize it according to that. So in these cases, we are using approaches with like personalized videos, also with AI copy generator, or with a template built by our BD team, and where we can introduce these congratulations for the recently changed jobs, the recently changed job, or the recently promotion, and present a new solution, knowing that most of the times, if you do your qualification properly, if you do your title and company qualification in the proper research, you have a powerful signal here that could give you a lot of information regarding the status of this lead, regarding new acquisition or new implementation of a new service or platform. The second signal that I would like to focus is the job change alerts. So the job change alerts is a version of a recently changed jobs when you are tracking former customers. So this is even more powerful than the recently changed jobs, because you know that these prospects already know your services, and you can reach out to them to warmer introductions, and you can even use job change alerts to prevent to sorry, because I have an error in this slide, but let's forget about it. You can even use job change alerts to mention the previous company and the new company. You can also mention a promotion or a job change, because you have all these data fields available in our searcher, and this leads to usually to more informal conversations and warmer introductions. In this way, we can leverage this signal to re-engage with former champions, as I was saying, reach out to past products users, or even follow up with old qualified leads that move to new companies. Regarding the buying intent signals, the signal that we can consider that has more information regarding the solution that the prospect is looking for. So with our buying intent signals, we can identify not only the companies, but the exact people that are talking with our and your competitors. We can tap into opportunities ahead of your competition, and we can also use it for anticipate and mitigate churn if we track or we notice that are current customers that are looking for and engaging with our competitors. So with in our searches, you can also use this signal with different timings, different time range, last month, last 3 months, or last 7 days. But according to our experience, you should always leverage the timing when dealing with these high intent leads. So if possible, you should reach out to these leads in the day that you get the signal or in the following days. You can also leverage this signal to, if you don't choose the option of show only the exact person engaging with a competitor, the buying intent signals can also be really interesting to put ABM motions in place. So even if you try to contact the exact person engaging with a competitor and you didn't get the results you want, you can expand that and try to find other decision makers in the same company and approach those because you have the information that a colleague or someone of that company is engaging with a competitor. And in this way, you can of course reach out with more confidence because you know that this kind of leads are already looking for solution as yours, and with the right copy, you can make sure that you are contacting them at the right time. Thank you, Amy. So, and how can we get this information and what are we considering in order to generate this buying intent signal? Amplemarket is considering the queries and the content engagement for the different competitors that you can choose. We are also monitoring the digital footprint and some offline sources like surveys and other reviews like third-party reviews. And we are also, on top of that, we are analyzing keywords and also competitors' ads. So it's a compound signal that can gives you a lot of accuracy regarding those prospects are or not looking for solutions as yours and your competitors. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Our buying intent signals also do any weekly update, meaning that you will receive a weekly email with all the buying intent leads that engage with the competitors that you are tracking during these last 7 days. But again, we always advise to reach out to those leads as soon as possible. Because this way you can maximize your chances to get a meeting, and the signal is so powerful that there is no point in leave those leads sitting just in your list or your searcher without reaching out to them. This last topic is about mitigate churn. As I previously mentioned, if you notice that you can also indeed search this easily in our searcher. If you notice that some of your current customers are evaluating competitor solutions, you can tackle their needs before they churn. So this can be also really powerful in this area. We now I will share this session is not exactly about copy, but I will share one of our templates that we have available for all of our customer accounts, and is a template that we build with some of those data points that we have in our buying intent signals, specifically the company tracking. In this kind of template, we are not mentioning the exact people with which the prospect engage with, but you can do it, you can test it. Our main point here with the buying intent signals and other approaches is always to try to iterate, to test, to analyze, improvise, adapt, and overcome. So we are always testing different ways to reach out to these intent leads and analyze the results and then adapt according to that. And right now we are not using so much templates like this. We are testing in these cases more personalized approach. So we are using the AI copy gen and in personalized videos and even more close points of contact like LinkedIn tasks to make sure that we really connect with these people that we already know that are willing or at least looking for solutions as the ones that we are selling. And as we trust that the signal is a strong signal, we are much of the times we are reducing our value prop and focusing even more in the prospect because we already have a certain degree of accuracy that they are interested in our solution. So we are not presenting ourselves so much, but we are more focused in the lead and in these lead details that we can get with the proper research or even with the help of the AI copy gen. If we want to summarize this webinar, we talked about the company level signals and the lead level signals, and I tried to explain why the lead level signals are the strongest ones and why are we using them and actually trust on them to generate a good amount of our monthly meetings. And the company level signals, usually we are using them applying on top of other signals and combine with the personalized outreach, doing a bit more research or trying to use the AI copy gen to get lead level details that can really personalize this message. We also talked about different signals that have different degrees of intent, like events, posts, or recent job changes, and then the strongest ones like job change alerts and buying intent signals. And these intent signals, all of these, allow us to maximize our chance to contact the prospect at the right time. So I think the main point when we talk about intent is this one, the right timing. And then of course, that we can have a strong signal, but we should continually iterate our outbound strategy always, and also combine this with a good ICP definition and with a copy that follows the best practices, and that also follows the results and the analytics that we have for each kind of this place. Yeah, now we can open for questions. Feel free to ask anything you want, and we will try to answer it.
And if it helps, we have both chat and Q&A open, so feel free to hop in either. All right, well, if there's no questions, then we'll continue on. I think that might be the webinar conclusion, but yeah, I'll let Miguel take it back.
Yeah, from my side, it's everything. Feel free to send your question by email if you want, or through Amy. And it was a pleasure. Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you,
Yeah, thank you. We'll be sending a recording after today's session, so have a lovely day.